Okay, hello beauties. Welcome back for some Dwarf Fortress. Here, I'm just gonna share the link with a friend, because why not? Share link. Alright. Let's put this in my gaming Discord. Hell yeah. Okay, let's get started. So, let's play some Dwarf Fortress. I just retired my old fort that I was using in the last stream. That fort was nice. You know, a lot of work could be done for it, but I was kind of interested in doing a new fort, doing something brand new. Okay, so we're going to use the same world that I've been playing in, the past plane of dawn, but I want to make a new fort. Oh wait, back. Start a new game in an existing world. Yes, perfect. Past plane of dawn. I have 4 forts in this world. I think 1 abandoned, 3 retired. And my goal this time around is I want to make an obsidian fortress. And what I mean by that is I want my fortress to be made out of pure obsidian, which is going to require 2 things: a water source and a lava source. So there's various ways to get water. Water's very common. We got rivers, brooks, streams. We could use the ocean. So it's easy to get a water source. Lava is a little harder to get and definitely more dangerous to work with. Though, you know, water can be equally deadly. The issue with lava is also a little bit more rare. So, a couple ideas here. Skip tutorial. Alright, so this is the world that I'm running in. And here, just a quick overview. There's 4 main dwarven civilizations. On the western continent, the western end of the main continent, there is a dwarven civilization right here. I've run a couple forts here. There is one in these mountain ranges here. That's neighbors. We got in this northern continent another dwarven civilization that I haven't played in yet. You can see lots of goblins around them. I'm actually kind of curious if eventually the goblins will wipe them out. And then we have these guys, 12 Dimensions, who I've played quite a bit of. So these guys I have a good couple forts in. Okay, so let's look around. I'm gonna back up a bit. Let's look at our volcanic sources on this world. I know I saw a volcano. Oh, there it is. So as far as this world's concerned, I think there's only 1 volcano, which is right here. So we have a mountainous region with a volcano. There she is. Okay, calm wilderness around it. This is actually a pretty chill area. It just has a volcano. So that's cool. There's not any dwarves around it. Interesting. That little Hamlet sprite has a slight, thing on it. Never seen that before. Okay, anyway. What I want to say is that this would be the easiest place if we wanted to build our obsidian tower. Because we have a ready access to a volcano, right? So immediately we have lots of lava to work with. Water would be a little bit more interesting because here there's a stream which is somewhat near the volcano, but not particularly close. Like if I go to Embark, you can see that a normal 4x4 tile set is to encompass the volcano and the river. It's kind of too far away. Additionally, there is no aquifer layer in this area. So getting water is going to be the tricky thing if we embark here by the volcano. Additionally, there's always the cavern layers. So what you could do is pump water from the cavern layers and then use the ready supply of magma. So that's one option. We could just dig down, find water in the caverns, pump it up, and mix it with the lava. So that's one option. The other option is we find a nice, easy source of water, like even an ocean, for example, and we take advantage of the water, and we dig down into the magma sea. So if we dig deeply and greedily, we can get some lava. For the purposes of an interesting stream, I think we should go with the volcano and pump water up from the caverns. I think that'd be more interesting. Because, I mean, everyone here has probably seen Lord of the Rings or read the Tolkien novels, and, you know, a volcano or a room next to, Barad-Dur, you have this obsidian tower right next to a volcano. I mean, let's remake Barad-Dur. Am I saying that right? Barad-Dur. Am I getting my Tolkien knowledge right? Barad-Dur is the Dark Fortress, yes. Okay. So, let's build the Dark Tower next to a volcano. I think that would be grand. Hey, my buddy joined the stream. Thanks for watching. Oh, thanks for streaming at a normal time of day. Yes. Okay. Every time I've streamed this game before, I've streamed it like 3 in the morning or something weird like that. So, if I'm streaming at 3 in the morning, no one's gonna watch. Okay, so I'm streaming at a normal time of day. So I'll put this we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna be Lord of the Rings nerds, and we're gonna build an obsidian dark tower next to a volcano, and we're gonna be dwarves. Right? I mean, if I wanted to like role play this, I would I would go in and make the goblins playable, because then you could do a goblin civilization and play here as goblins. That would be more thematic, but I also like the idea that maybe we could be like dark dwarves who are, tilted toward the forces of evil. So I don't know, we can play with that. The only people near us are humans, as far as I can tell. Yeah, at the volcano. Nearest neighbors, we have humans, a day's travel northeast. So there's literally very little on this continent. Okay, there's a huge goblin empire to the east. But as far as this western part of the continent is concerned, there's not really anybody around, just some human hamlets. So here's the thing. If we're playing dark dwarves, we got to enslave the humans. I mean, it's just natural. What dwarf could resist that? So we're gonna build an obsidian dark tower near a volcano, and then we're gonna just declare war on these humans, and we're going to raid and enslave them. Take over their hamlets, conquer them. We're gonna play a little civilization. So that's kind of the idea here. We're gonna be evil dwarves who are gonna conquer this western part. Like, my goal is to have all of the little hamlets around us either paying tribute to us or being directly controlled by us. So we're either going to conquer these places, or we're going to make them pay us tribute every year. So not only do we need to make obsidian, we need a military. Okay? So we're going to dig deep and be greedy, because we're going to be very selfish dwarves. Also, we're going to need some, other things we can do with magma. We can make some fun. We can make some chambers where we can give a nice lava bath to any mortals who defy us, or any immortals. So there's no elves nearby, but we might have goblins. Yeah, the goblins are so far away. It's just the humans. This area is ripe for conquest. Okay, so anyway, let's embark here. We're gonna choose our civilization. And we're going to go with these guys, the Escorted Steak, because I like their name, Escorted Steak. Like, I don't know, some Vlad the Impaler type shit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to play these guys, and we're going to build in the western half near the volcano, and let's make a choose location. Oh, no, back up. Not find. We know where we're going. We're going here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? So interestingly enough, I don't think you can embark directly. Oh, let me check. Is there also a flexstone layer? Oh, there is a light aquifer. Right here. Down here, the light aquifer. I don't know if it's close enough, though. It's like south of the volcano. Okay. So... Okay, if we can get the southern part of the map, we'll end up with the light aquifer, which will give us a direct water source close to the surface. So that'll be even better. Iron, gold, silver, copper, nickel, zinc, that's fine. Platinum, lead. Fluxstone layers, we can make steel. We're going to need steel for our military. And, yeah, let's do this. Let's embark. Oh, I gotta include the volcano, though. Gotta fit the volcano. Oh, interesting. Okay, I can't embark fully on the mountains, so I gotta, like, stick the volcano kind of in the corner. I hope this works. I want to get a little bit of land outside the volcano if I can. Yeah. Okay, so the volcano's name is the Autonomous Fountains. I like that. The Autonomous Fountains. I'm thinking of a book series that's spoiled by that second word there, but I'm not going to mention what it is. Okay, let's embark here. I think. If I do over here, do I have access to the aquifer? Okay, this would be a lot of mountains. This would give us a little bit more plains. Okay, let's do this. Here, confirm. All right. Enemies normal, economy normal, that's fine. Let's prepare carefully for the journey. I'm going to load up a profile I already have. Oh, keyboard. Because I don't want to spend too much time doing this. Let's do... How do I load a profile here? Is there a profile load? Did I skip over the option to load a profile? Return to title, sorry. Start an existing... I'm just going to breeze through this. I think I skipped the profile load. Not bad. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Alright, Fortress. 2 weeks. Yeah, yada yada. Anyway, so that's the game plan. My hope is I'm going to try to just stream this fort from beginning to end. So this will hopefully cover several streams. Because I don't think I can stream that long today. Probably maybe another hour. So it's going to take us a while to do all of the things we set out to accomplish. So my hope is this will be like a little series. Okay, skip tutorial. There's no way to like tell that to never come back. Okay, let's go back. We want the volcano. We want to be escorted stakes. That's cool. We want to embark here, and we want to just have the volcano in our corner. Perfect. Confirm. All right. How do I load my? Oh, here we go. Prepare. Yeah. Okay. The embark profiles right here. Normal, hot flame. Embark was not completed. No Molly available. That's fine. Okay. So let's just quickly go over what I got going here. This is just kind of a custom thing I made. What we got here is a brewer. So I gave this guy skills in fishing, planting, brewing. So he's kind of our food guy. So Moses, how appropriate. So Moses here is going to be our like farmer in a sense. Okay, so he's going to handle the food, do the planting. I don't think I have any other skills for him. Fish dissector? No, he doesn't need a fish dissector. Let's give him. Yeah, I made this profile when I didn't really know what I was doing, so I kind of like fish dissector is like one of the most useless skills in the game. So I made him a novice fish dissector for some ungodly reason. All right, let's make him a proficient brewer because we want our dwarves to be very drunk and happy. All right, the drunker the better. All right, administrator. So Zibrick is probably going to be our expedition leader and ultimately probably our mayor or baron at the end. So I gave him skills in persuader, negotiator, Judge of Intent. He's also going to be our barterer. So if we get trade caravans, I'm going to have him be our broker as well. Appraiser, organizer, record keeper. I'm kind of, so I don't know if this is a great idea. I might be overdoing it, but I'm kind of going to have this guy play triple shift. He's going to be our expedition leader. I don't know if expedition leader actually has any jobs on its own. Like, if you're expedition leader, do you have extra responsibilities? I'm not entirely sure. But we're going to have him be our manager. We're going to have him be our broker and our record keeper. So he's going to do 3 different jobs for us in the nobility tab. I'm going to have him assigned to nothing else. Okay, so he's going to be doing nothing else but all of the paperwork jobs in our fort. So he's the pencil pusher for us. I have 2 miners here. Okay, so we got Ral here, who, what skills did I give him? Okay, I don't like this per se, but in the beginning, when you only have 7 dwarves, there's only so many roles you can fill. So in addition to being a miner, a proficient miner, I've given Ral here some skills in smithing. So he has a weaponsmith, he has armor smith, and I gave him some metal crafter. So he's not only a miner, he'll be a little bit of a smith as well. Let's look at Attis. Attis is a proficient miner, but I also gave him some masonry, gem cutting, and some crafting skills, so stone. I'm not sure if wood crafting is great. Again, this profile is kind of jank, so let's get rid of woodcrafter. Let's make him a... Alright, so if he's a gem cutter, let's make him a gem setter as well. So he'll be a little bit of crafting. For me, mining is very important, but I really hope to turn my peasants into miners. Okay, so what I might do is transition some of these guys out of mining and into craft work. It really depends on what kind of migrants we get. So, gosh, I'm not sure. We have 2 of them. Here's the thing: we have 2 miners, so it's not a big deal, I think, if they have some crafting skills as well that we can take advantage of. All right. Next up, we have another Moses. We have 2 Moseses. Okay. God, there's a joke about 2 Moseses somewhere. I'm trying to think what it is. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the 3 Jesuses at the insane asylum. Never mind. Anyway, we have 2 Moseses. Okay, so our second Moses is going to be a doctor. Let's see. I find having a doctor is useful because my dwarves get into combat pretty regularly. I don't wall myself in. As a rule of thumb, I think Dwarf Fortress is more interesting if you're always at risk. So, technically speaking, I could just wall myself in and not be at risk of any threats. I think that's boring, personally. So I always like the idea that my fort is like teetering on a knife's edge. One bad thing and the fort collapses. So I don't lock the doors generally. I'd rather make a trap hall, and if the enemies can defeat my trap hall, then they deserve to destroy my fort. I failed in not making enough traps or not making enough soldiers. So it's good to have a doctor because I want to keep my soldiers healthy because they're going to fight things. Also, we want to take over the humans, right? We're going to be dwarves, and we're going to make the humans our thralls. And I need my soldiers to be healthy so they can inflict misery upon others. Right? That's what every good dwarf should want. See, we're not digging deep. We're digging deep into the souls of others and destroying them. That's what we want. We're dark dwarves. Okay, so anyway, doctor, yes. All the good stuff. He'll probably do lots of other jobs. I probably will only restrict him when we have actual wounded to deal with. Next up, we have a peasant. Okay, you might say, hey, a peasant, why the hell would you want a peasant? And that's because in Dwarf Fortress, being a soldier is not inherently a job. They're a soldier when they're in a squad. So Cadall here has combat skills. Right now I made him a proficient swords dwarf. But let's not do swords. Let's give him What kind of weapons do we want to focus on? You know what? I want hammer dwarves. We're gonna make hammer soldiers. So let's make the symbol of our group a hammer, because when every when you're a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. Um, and we're gonna hammer a lot of nails in this playthrough. Okay, maybe I shouldn't make jokes. Like my comedic skills are not um, up to snuff right now. Anyway, we're gonna focus on hammers because I think hammers are cool, very dwarfy. So we'll have dudes that fight with hammers, and Cadall here is going to be our combat guy. One thing I might do actually, novice discipline, novice dodger, is it might be good making him a leader because leadership skills help with squad. So he's going to be our militia commander most likely. So it might be good to give him like a leadership skill. Did I do that? Tactician, leader. Let's give him. Let's give him. Okay, I'm gonna drop him down to skilled hammer dwarf. I'm gonna have 2 skills. So right now he's skilled hammer, novice, 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 dodger, novice, discipline, and we're gonna give him 1 in leadership and 1 in tactics. Okay. I want him to be our militia commander, so I want to give him some leadership skills. Next up, we got a woodworker. Chops down trees. He's gonna make wood stuff, so carpenter, woodcrafter. That's fine. Anything else does he do? No, that's it. Okay, cool. Let's look at our items and animals. We're not really animal people. We're not gonna ranch. So let's maybe keep the chickens. Get rid of the goats. Don't need the goats. We just slaughter them. Cats? I don't know. Do dark dwarves like cats? What's a good animal for a dark dwarf? Like, I don't know. Doggies seem too nice. Cats at least can be capricious. Let's see. What does our civilization have access to? Pigs, chickens, cavies, ducks, reindeer, peacocks, rabbits, elephants. Oh. Guys, war elephants. Dark dwarves riding war elephants. Okay, we gotta make this work. Alright. Get rid of one of the cats. I don't know. 1 hen. We're gonna get eggs from, I guess, the hen. Oh, how are we gonna afford this? Okay. So elephants. Okay, so war elephants are more expensive. We're not gonna bring trained elephants. We're gonna train them ourselves. Oh man, I kind of want to make some animal training in our group, because then we can get like war elephants, right? And then our dwarves can ride. I forgot, is mounting? I know elves can attack you mounting animals like horses and grizzly bears. I don't think dwarves can mount animals, but can you imagine the terror that our human thralls will feel when they see a dwarf riding his magnificent war elephant into battle? Okay, we gotta make this work. So let's look at items. What are we bringing? What can we get rid of? Seeds, an anvil. Get rid of the sword. No training sword. 2 picks, yeah, 1 axe. Get rid of the armor. We're not going to bring the armor. We're going to make it ourselves. Wine. Some meat, I guess. Some plump helmets. Bags. Let's see. 3 barrels. I should have checked what vegetation. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I didn't check what vegetation we have near us. Like, is it barren? Are there trees? So I'm like hesitant to get rid of these barrels. Rope. We don't. No rope. It's fine. We'll make our own rope if we need it, or just chains. The thread will be good for a hospital to start. Let's bring 1 bucket. 2 splints, 2 crutches. Okay, I think we can afford 2 elephants. That's what we'll do. We'll probably bring 2 elephants. I'm gonna get rid of the, I'm gonna ditch the step ladder. Alright. We're not bringing much, because we're gonna spend most of our points here. We're gonna get a male elephant. Okay, so the calf costs as much as the adult, so we're not gonna bother with the calf. We'll get a male and a female elephant. And that will be the beginning of our empire. Alright, we got 90 points, so let's... 82 wine. How many seeds do I got? Let's just bring more plump helmet seeds. Our dwarves are just eating mushrooms for a while. Bring 60 of them. That's fine. Okay. Got about 80 points left. Let's bring... Let's see. I wish I looked at the environment a little more closely because I didn't check the vegetation level. Let's bring some... It's all expensive. My hope is the trade caravans. We'll just buy what we don't have. But I'm just like worried if we don't have any wood. So we're gonna get 3 wood from the wagon. That'll bring us 3 beds. I might bring some wood. Wood's pretty cheap. So let's bring some coffee wood. Let's bring some logs. We'll bring 10. These are probably going to be beds exclusively, because there's no other way to make beds except wood. So in case wood is not available to us, we'll bring some logs. Seeds is fine. Pigtail. Let's bring more pigtail seeds. We're going to have to make our own cloth. Let's bring a decent amount of pigtail seeds. No sweet pods, no rock nuts. Dimple cups. Our dwarves don't need dye. They're not going to dye their clothes. They're going to dye their clothes with the blood of their enemies. So we don't need dimple cups. I'll bring an extra barrel, just in case. And I have to spend some for bins. Are bins expensive? Can I bring bins? No bins? Okay. That's fine. Oh, we don't need quivers. No quivers. We're not going to use dirty bows and arrows. Or, I mean, crossbows are okay, but I don't want to deal with the bugs right now. Alright, still 50. Any other animals, maybe? Yeah, I'll bring an extra hen for eggs. And... oh, let's bring a hammer. Just in case we need to have a fight in the very beginning, let's bring a hammer and shield. Just a copper. Something cheap. A copper hammer and a copper shield. I don't think we'll have to deal with shields. Where are the shields? Why is this not in alphabetical order? This is dumb. This should totally be in alphabetical order. There it goes, shields. Yeah, shields next to legwear and toys. That's a ordering that makes sense. Let's bring a copper shield. Okay, so we brought just a little bit of defense just in case. And then I'll just fill up the rest with seeds. 3 more seeds. Cave wheat? Yeah, more plump helmets. Okay, let's call that good. Let's make a fortress name. Dark Tower. I already came up with that. So we want the tower. And we want it to be dark. Because who the hell wants a light tower? Dark. The Dark Tower. Umo Murdum. Umo Murdum. Sweet. The Dark Tower. Excellent. That's great. Our group name. Let's go with. How about this? Let's. The dark. Nope. The dwarf. You can't name yourself the dwarves. Really? The dweller. Hammer. The hammer. The dark hammer. The lead. Umo nil. The dark hammer. Yes, we're gonna be the dark The dark hammers. I want hammers. Plural. Hammers. The dark hammers. Okay, so we are the dark. So our site is the Dark Tower. Our group name is the Dark Hammers. We're edgy like that. Our group symbol will be a hammer, of course. We're just going all in on the hammer motifs. So an object, we want a hammer. Okay. Oh, these are okay, toy. Yeah, a warhammer. The image of a warhammer. And we want the image of a human. Okay, so we want the yes. Okay, here we go. Here's our symbol: a dwarf with a hammer slaying a human. Okay, because humans are we're their betters. Okay, so humans they need to know their place. So let's add a dwarf. Okay, and a dwarf, and a human. Okay, it is an image of a warhammer, a dwarf, and a human. Action or relationship. I want, like, the dwarf is holding the hammer, right? Okay, striking down Y, that's cool. So that's fine, but I want, or torturing. I like torturing. Let's see. Burning, being shot, mutilated, flayed. Is there, like, holding? Like, can I have a dwarf just holding a hammer? I don't know. I don't see it. Engraving, devouring, fighting, greeting, hiding, impaling. Some of these are so messed up. Massacring. Oh, is raising. Okay, the dwarf is raising the warhammer. All right. Action relationship. We want is striking down. That's what I want. The dwarf is striking down the human. There we go. It's an image of a warhammer, a dwarf, and a human. The dwarf is raising the warhammer. The dwarf is striking down the human. That's excellent. Let's get a name. Let's see. How about this? Name of the image. The subordinate. Okay, I don't think it's gonna have. Oh, it has slave. How dark are we going with this? Okay, slave or slayer? Or slaughterer? The slayer. We'll go slayer. Okay, I don't want to get too. This is like a PG-13 stream. Okay. Anyway, slayer. Let's go with slayer. The slayer. Rip and tear. Let's do the. We're all about dark. We're edgy dwarves. Our dwarves wear mascara while murdering people. The dark slayer. There we go. Done. Yeah, done. Okay. Symbol of the sword fight, name Dark Sleep. So cool. Alright. Problems. No Molly. Yeah, that's fine. Embark, let's do this. Alright, let's do this. It only took us a half hour, we made it. Oh, cool, the volcanoes in the corner. A dwarven outpost, you've arrived. Where's my favorite line? Oh, leopards. Interesting. Oh, there we go. With stout labor comes sustenance. Indeed it will. Indeed it will. So let's strike the earth. Let's do this. Oh, are we like on the side of the mountain? Wait, let's pause this. Pause this. Let's take a look at our environment. Oh boy. There's no. Oh, there's trees. There's trees. Okay, we have wood. We have wood. That could have been a problem. Not much wood. I don't see, like, yeah, okay, like, there's some trees. We're gonna clear cut this, though. Remember, like, when Saruman cuts down all the trees in Two Towers? We're gonna do that. We're just gonna clear cut this place. I don't want to see no stinking trees. If I didn't need the wood, I would breach the volcano and then burn all the trees down. Okay, that's trees. When we meet, oh, by the way, if any elves show up, we're gonna murder them and steal their stuff. Just outright. Elves are not our friends. There are no elves nearby, but if any show up, we're gonna kill them. In fact, I'm gonna make a tavern to attract elven troops, and then we're gonna murder all the elves. Okay? So, humans, we're gonna use as labor, right? We're gonna exploit the humans. We're gonna take their stuff. The elves, we will eradicate. That's just how it's gonna be. Alright, let's look at the rest of our place. Okay, so some more trees. I like how this place is like literally, what is this? Look, the world gen just made like a straight line. Look at this. That's funny. Alright. I'm pretty sure tiles, you know, it makes square tiles. That's how the world gen works, so you get sometimes shapes like that. Alright. Oh, we got like a little tower here, almost. Look at this. Look at this. This feature here. Could you imagine our tower being built on this, like, natural hill? So that would be cool. Let's see what else we got. Alright, side of the mountain. Going up. Here's our volcano. Look at all that beautiful lava. And then we're up. Okay. Oh, look at this, look at this. There's like this outcropping right here on the side of the mountain. Oh, this looks like a natural doorway. Like, just imagine this is the entrance to our volcanic halls. Okay, let's keep going up. And we got the whole volcano too, so we're not missing out. Oh man, look at this. This is beautiful. Look at this beautiful volcano. It's so beautiful. It's gorgeous. How deep does this thing go? If I understand correctly, volcanoes go like all the way down to the magma sea. Is that a thing? Oh man, look at this. We're going down. -40, -50, this thing. Oh, deep. Oh! We lose the volcano at okay, so around -114, we lose the volcano. -115. Okay. This is a little bit cheesy. I'm basically using the volcano as a way to understand where the map has some extra features. So something's happening here, right? Because the volcanic cone ends. So beneath this, there's no more volcano. Maybe it's the magma sea, just not been revealed. But something happens here. Something. Anyway, let's go back up. Is there a hotkey for that? Of course there is. No, what's the hotkey for this? I don't know. Is it F1? Yeah, F1. Okay. All right. So here's our first decision we got to make. Where are we going to start building things? I kind of want to build our tower here so we can overlook these like plains, and so travelers will come into the map and they'll have to deal with this tower of obsidian that is here. However, we don't have obsidian yet. So here's my thinking. We build the initial bit of our fortress near the top of the mountain because there's this nice little outcropping up here. So this can be like the beginning of our... We're going to dig into the mountain and like use the magma for warmth. Okay, so let's see. How far away is that to our dwarves? Where are they? Yeah, they're like the side of the mountain. Okay. Do we not have a wagon? Oh, what? We don't have a wagon. What the hell? Did we get the wood at least? How much wood do we have? Yeah, it's fine. If we don't have 13 wood, I'm going to be very upset. Where's wood? Logs, maybe? Logs? Oh. Dude, we got cheated. Dude, the game screwed us over. I was banking on the wagon giving us 3 more wood, but there's no wagon. We just have the 10 logs we brought with us. Because there is no wagon. I don't see one. I mean, it's good we got trees, but all right. RP purposes. The humans stole our wagon, and now we're out for revenge. Okay? Because clearly we should have a wagon. It's not here. The humans will pay dearly for their treachery. Okay. Ooh, you can see. Oh, look at this. I'm almost tempted to start mining here too. Because like look at this. We got what is this stuff? Galena? I actually don't know what that mineral is. Quartz, hematite. Okay, so iron, microcline for stone. What is Galena? I am not familiar with this. Is it a it is a mineral. Galena is a mineral. Okay. So let's. All right. I'm tempted to just start letting my dwarves dig into the wall immediately from where they're standing. But I want them to get up here eventually. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this a stockpile. And this will be our everything pile for now. It's going to have everything but refuse and corpses. Or quote. No, we want all. No corpses, no refuse. None. Okay. Everything else that goes in here. Okay. So our dwarves will start hauling stuff here. I'm going to flatten these stones eventually, so they'll be able to put stuff there. But for now, this is where they'll start hauling things. Our miners, we'll just start having them dig out part of the mountain. So, no, we shouldn't. It's not acrylic minerals yet. We need a home. We need a home. So I'm gonna just direct them to start digging. Okay. Alamite walls are these minerals? Yeah. Okay. Just stone. Ooh, copper. Native copper. Cool. If we find tin, we can do bronze. I always like bronze. It's a shame that tin is so hard to find, at least in the games I've had, because I really like. Here's the thing: it's so easy usually to skip from copper to iron, and not hit bronze because it's hard to make bronze. But bronze, like in human history, was such an important alloy to make. That like, for example, when you're reading like the Iliad, the Greek soldiers are armored in this like these beautiful bronze weapons because that was like the technology of the time. That was what the craftsmanship was put into, was making beautiful bronze. So it's like it's a shame that Dwarf Fortress right now it's hard to focus on bronze. It's so easy to just jump to iron and then steel. Anyway, let's have them start digging. So what we want is mining and kill the stairs. So they'll make, yeah, that. In fact, get rid of the slopes here and then mine into here. Did that not work? Oh, it's on auto. My bad. Let's see. How do we want this to go? I don't want my dwarves to live right here. I want to dig out this whole area. So we need to have room for a trap hall. So I'm going to make this a rather lengthy hallway, and then we'll branch out after that. So let's get them started. All right, here they come. There are my dwarves. Oh, good. I thought that was lava for a second. Red sand. Ooh, sand. Is that what this makes? Elamite? It makes sand? Okay, if we have sand, we can make glass. So we can have a glass industry here as well. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Obsidian tower, glass windows. So sand is great. Native copper. Native copper. Tetrahedrite, I think, is silver and copper, if I remember correctly. Cinnabar. I don't know what that means. Oh, cinnabar walls. Okay. Let's give our woodcutter a job too. Also, our food is low. Are there any plants that you can gather here? If I do plant gathering, yes, there are. So our dwarves can gather some plants too. Let's get our woodcutter to dig things. Our dwarves are gonna have to make a lot of trips here, so this is gonna be at some point. I want our tower, or at least our fortress, to have a nice minecart system as well, so we can move goods around pretty easily. Excuse me. So let's cut down these trees. All right, there's probably no elves around here to get angry at us, but if there were, I wouldn't care. We'd still chop down all the trees. All right, that's good enough. Oh, I should probably check. Is there anything else on the map? There is a wombat and a porcupine. Hello, porcupine. Where are you? There you are. It's a shame you can't, like, make any animal into a war version. Like, you can train animals to be tame and domesticated, but you can't, like, make them... You can train dogs. You can train elephants, and there's a few others you can train for specific jobs. But, like, for the most part, I can't have, like, a roving band of war porcupines, which would be super cool. Just saying. War porcupines. What I might do at some point is mod my game and just make all animals have these kind of extra training features. There is a grackle. Okay. Anyway. Let's go back to our place. Let the timer go. Alright. Ooh, what do we find? Alright, so we should probably start planning our... Okay, so I'm not going to mine these walls. I'm like half tempted, but I don't want to... This is a... We're not mining here. It's not going to be our mine. Rather, this is going to be the entrance to our industry area. So, ooh, a comment. Holy... Yeah, it is steep. It's very steep. Okay. Yeah. Comments. Cool. Hello, chat. They're people I know in real life, too. It's so nice. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're not going to mine here, but we're going to, like, plan out rooms and stuff here. So this is our entrance, right? So we're gonna need a drawbridge at some point here, and this will be like, you know, eventually, I'm going to get rid of this pile eventually, but this will be like the entrance to our domain. To use another Lord of the Rings analogy, you know how Mount Doom has like this like gated entrance to it, where presumably Sauron forged the ring? This is going to be kind of like that location, okay? Because the tower we're going to build is way down here, okay? Oh, what is this tower made out of? Malachite? Okay. Okay. We're probably going to clear cut the top of this hill and then have our obsidian tower kind of like maybe elevation 69 or so. We're gonna try to think how big we want this tower to be. It really depends on how much obsidian we can get. Probably the aquifer And the water supply is probably down here. So here's the thing. With this map and our goals, we're gonna have a spread out fort, right? So we're probably gonna want underground travel. What I'll probably do is build underground highways and then use the traffic system to make the underground walkways high priority. So our dwarves won't travel the surface. Rather, they will use the underground tunnels. So that's probably what we'll do. Because otherwise, our dwarves are just going to walk across the ground, and we are dark dwarves, and we deserve to be underground. The sunlight is our enemy, just like the elves. Okay, so let's build some initial rooms, I think. So let's mine out. Here's the thing. I usually in the beginning fortress, you want to have some basic rooms to start. But I also don't want to make ugly rooms when I really want this to be like a palace area, just full of misery and dwarven greed. And I want the rooms to look fancy. So I don't want to just build like, a little dormitory here. I want to plan things out a bit. So what I might do is leave this area unmined, and let's go down, right? Let's use one of the lower layers. Let's make a staircase. And let's use one of the, in fact, let's dig down quite a few ways. Let's go down a few layers. There we go. Yeah, so what we'll do is dig straight down several layers, and this gives us opportunity to make this hallway into a pit as well. So what we can do is we can also avoid digging using this the area below this hallway for these layers, because we could, for example, what would be really cool to do is make a lava chamber. So we could like drop enemies into the lava chamber and then at our convenience flood it with lava. So let's have them dig down. We'll need to figure. I'm thinking we want our dwarves to be mostly underground creatures. So when we build our initial housing, we'll probably do it, a little deeper. The funny thing is we're at elevation like 110 or some shit. So we are so friggin' high up. Like, oh my god. Yeah. We are so high in the world. We got so much earth to strike. Guys, we got a lot of earth to strike. Like, normally I'm playing at, like, elevation, 10, and it's easy to get down to, am I paused? No, I'm not paused. What are my dwarves doing? Oh, they're just hauling stuff. Okay, that's fine. So, normally I'm playing at, like, elevation 10 or something, so getting to the caverns is relatively straightforward. Here, we're so friggin' high up that getting to the, getting deep is going to be actually rather challenging. So this will be an interesting experiment. Yeah. How much stuff they got still at the place? I'm still miffed that we didn't get our wagon. Like, seriously, no wagon? What's up with that? Yep, they got a little bit left. Some barrels, some wine, a bag, an anvil. An anvil will be important. We'll need that. Alright, let's okay, good, you're getting to it. Dig me my friggin' staircases, you lazy bums. Happiness is not a priority here. We have other goals in mind. Well, that's weird. Look at that sprite. Is that... Oh, they didn't dig it yet. The hell? Dig me my stairs. Okay. Oh, marble. Oh, this is great. I think marble's a flux stone. Right? So we can immediately make steel. All right, so my dream of bronze soldiers is out the window, right? Because we're going to get iron immediately, and now we have marble. And I think you can use marble as a flux stone. So we'll be able to make steel, like, immediately. All right, steel it is. Let's go down a few layers. So this will be our start. This will be the beginning of our of the entrance to our place. So let's make a little. I want to do this. 2x2 around it, and then let's make some shapes. Yeah, this works. Perfect. This will be the shape of our, like, antechamber. Perfect. We'll smooth out these walls, make them look pretty. So what I'll do is we'll make a hallway extending out this way, and we'll make a basic dormitory here. Here, we'll leave these as plans. These can be planned. We won't have them dig those yet. More workshops. I'm thinking we'll have some industry here. Maybe mining and metal crafting can happen here. Let's maybe. Oh, this is the edge of the map. Oh, I can't go farther than that. Okay, that is the edge of the map. Interesting. Okay, that's what I get for having a volcano on the corner. Okay, let's add. Can I at least do that? Yeah, okay. I can connect these hallways at least. We'll have to dig in the other direction then. Reconnected?